Welcome back to Good Day. Well, it's been 24 hours and someone has been sitting in the big green chair the entire time. She's been near the green chair the entire time.
Yeah, Carousel of Life Connection joins us again, so we'll do this again in a year, but the need for donors is right now.
It really is, and I know that that is very serious, but I like that when we cut to you initially in the shot, you were laughing at me.
Yeah.
I appreciate your support.
Well, you know what? Because I understand right now that this is probably not the best time to interview you. You've been awake for 24 hours.
And you only got 2 hours of sleep the night before that.
It's true. You guys know my every move.
Yeah, so like you haven't slept in 48 hours.
I mean, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. And I am running on adrenaline, and this was the best event ever.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Let me
look at you yesterday.
Oh, Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy, our producer, is always doing Kara dirty by pulling up photos from the day before to show the before and after.
Kara, you know what? You look good. You look good right now.
You are lying.
No, I cannot tell the difference.
Look at that smile. That smile looks so good.
You're very much awake.
I am awake.
And that's great.
It's an excellent thing. And in all seriousness, it has been really awesome. I mean, 24 hours of really amazing stories, our donor families, our recipients, literally not letting the green chair go empty, living out its tagline, doing what we were here to do, hopefully inspiring some people to educate themselves about the importance of donation and take that step and register.
Yeah, some wonderful stories indeed. Just speaking to Candy, I got a chance to interview her yesterday. Just emotional just to hear that. And you've been hearing that for the past 24 hours. And for this to be year number 14, to make sure that this is something that's a priority and getting this message out, how does it feel again this year?
I know, it feels great. You know, I mean, it's such a fun event for our volunteers to be a part of, and we cannot thank you all enough for continuing to have us here year after year and tell these stories. And you mentioned Candy. I know you had a moment, I can call you out briefly.
It's okay.
But you were like, oh my gosh, you can't do this to me. That was so emotional because truly, I mean, think of her in the 24 years that she has been alive. She's been able to spend more time with her son. She's been able to be active and live the best life because someone said yes to donation.
And that is the case for you. You're holding this picture here of you and your dad.
I am.
And you got an extra 20 years with him, right?
I did. Producer Wendy Sheridan made me do this. I didn't come here to hold a picture of myself, but it is with my father as well. And yes, like you said, I'm just so fortunate that I was able to have 20 additional years with my dad. Would have literally never happened had someone not said yes to donation and saved his life. And he was able to do a lot with those 20 years, and I think inspired quite a few people, hopefully to register or again, at least learn more about donation and really consider taking that step and, you know, leaving that life-saving legacy. It's really an incredible gift.
Yeah, Kara, and I think what's so interesting is when you say yes, you're not just impacting one life. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible the power that one person has. 8 lives could be saved with organ donation, 125 more through tissue donation. So you talk about a life-saving legacy. I really can't think of one any better than that.
Right. And when we talk about the need, 20 people die every day. Waiting for that life-saving transplant, which is why we're keeping that chair filled for the last 24 hours to represent that. We got to take a seat to take a stand. But talk a little bit more about how organ donation, like the numbers there. I'm gonna make you pull some numbers out of your brain.
Here I go.
This morning.
All right.
Let's see the skill set.
There's over 100,000 people waiting for life-saving organ transplants in the United States. Like you said, unfortunately, about 20 people die every day while waiting, which, like you said, I mean, you're doing it for me here. But that is why it's so important for us to have this event and literally not let the chair go empty, because 20 chairs go empty every day, and we can help that number. You know, all we need to do is say yes, and it's really an easy thing to do. You can hop on our website, lifeconnection.org, or I think WTL 11 might have a little something about green chair and organ donation going on their website if you want to check that out too. So again, we're just so appreciative that you have us back and that you put me on live TV after I've been up for several double-digit hours.
It's all right. But I do want to ask you this question. You, for the past 24 hours, we have had the opportunity opportunity just to sit with a few families. You've been able to sit with all of those families on every end of the spectrum of organ and tissue donation. What does it do for you and your zeal for Life Connection?
Yeah, it's like I don't feel like I need to be motivated to do what I do, but if I did, this event certainly would do. I mean, it is reinvigorating and is a really great reminder of all of us at Life Connection of Ohio and the important jobs that we have to do everything we can to serve our donor families and to save lives through donation. So I feel very, very lucky to be a part of it.
And as we heard, you know, the stories from the people who have been on the, you know, the tragic end of it, and how they have said it has helped them heal. It has provided a community for them and a way to be able to show their pride for their loved one.
Absolutely.
So there's that side of it too for people who are questioning, you know, that, well, oh, you know, somebody has to die in order for this person to live.
Right.
But when you hear their stories about what it has done for them.
Yeah.
It makes them proud of their family member. That's what I've been able to sense from them, and kind of as if their family member's legacy is still living on a little bit.
That's exactly, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, truly, they are living on in those lives that they were able to save. And like you said, the donor families are so proud of their loved one's ability to do that. It's an incredible gift, and they've been here for 24 hours to celebrate that. So it's an awesome platform to get the word out and to give those opportunities to our donor families to really celebrate that legacy.
So get on our website there. We got all the information is out there for you. And Kara, thank you for being here.
Thank you for
last
having
day.
me.
Yes, get some rest.
Okay, I'll try.
You are able to go take a nap now.
Okay, thanks.
In the green room, she could sleep in the chairs.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's okay. We'll be back with more Good Day. Stay with us.